What is happening, guys? We're back with some Biomutant. Alright. We are underneath the tunnel underground. Talked to that guy, Boop. I didn't record the last episode because I didn't feel it was worth it. So, we actually have to make our way to get the glider. So,
Watch your balance.
pretty much this is what we gotta do to get it. I think we're underneath the tunnels, underneath the city that we just took over. Sort of like around here. We're kind of close to Vestipa Outpost, but we're at the Subnautica station, so I'm going to shut the mic off. I'm going to continue on.
The scrap keeps piling up. Gotta protect that noggin. middle-lifed. Dimmer. Critic. Farewell. Keep on tracking down here and things will look up eventually. Gross. This place stinks. A new trick. Toxanol's offshore drilling caused oily matter to spread with the rain and contaminate both the groundwater and open surf. The long-lasting effect this had on the evolution of wildlife was, as we know now, the only reason we came to exist. Looks like the switches need to be turned to match so enough charge can flow through the conductors. Just a few moves left. Make them count. Good. That's enough electric current to initiate the actuators and activate the framework. Nothing like a story with an unexpected ending. Let's see. He's got the Googlide functional. You'll have a pull hook and a salvage net, but no armor, and an engine strong enough to break through the thick goo further out. There are lots of valuables left behind on the surf floor that the salvage net will enable you to haul. You just need to find the right spots. Goop says Gizmo's devised a cannon for the Googlide, but instead of bullets, it flips quacks, squeaky distractions for the triple attentive porky puff, which will give you time to get yourself in position. The best way to find quacks is to talk to Gulp. He has the bearings of the surf archipelago and knows where the quacks like to float. This means you'll have the privilege of visiting Gulp in the Sinky Dink. He'll be able to give you directions to where you'll find quacks. That's where he bobs. Gulp refuses to move from that barge, despite the fact it makes him burf. Goop's not sure, though, if it's the surf sickness or the radium syrup that causes it. glide up. How many days like this do you think the world has left? Welcome to the Surf Archipelago, where the horizon rests on the surfy Goop. You're poking around Pockbur, a prime village. This here is the Sinky Dink, home of Gulp, at the very least. Back to your own power.
Ja.
He's pretty sure he's heard of you before, although the details are maybe a little hazy. He wonders if you have something for him to drink. Points out that he's hungry too, but always thirsty for more. Says you look like you've got a powerful thirst to do something in this world. Good, bad, not really sure, but it seems like you've been drinking in your destiny and liking the flavor. Wants to know if he could point you towards something fun to drink, so that you could share with the tipsy tipster. You sure look like you could use a drink. Either way, he hopes you find a way to wet your whistle before the world comes to an awful dry end and leaves us all thirsting for more. Says life's like a mystery drink. Sometimes it's amazing, and sometimes it's awful. But either way, you can't stop drinking till you're dead. Sure, but that's nowhere near as quick and easy. Who wants to stop to chew? Says you should toast the end of the world, but you'd better hurry. It's coming soon. Respects how you take care of yourself first instead of trying to swallow too much. Thinks it's funny you wound up with the Jagni. They drink so little, like birds. Guesses someone has to be, but he can't swallow the sight of it. But who cares about them? Says you'd be as bummed out as him if you came for the hot stuff. The Glugmocker, Nimhimbibble, and his favourite radium syrup. That one's even more intoxicating now, aged in truck tankers and all. Without a drink, and radium syrup especially, he can't move, much less think, as the power of his mind is directly proportioned to the quantity of syrup he swigs. That's why he's called Gulp. The drink helps him forget the state the world is in, but it only lasts until tomorrow. The world is still doomed, even if the sun goes up. It makes most dumber, but that's his special burden to bear. He wants you to know he has other interests too. He's the Surfipelago's self-proclaimed ornithologist, for example. There are other ways than a cold drink to relieve stress, even in these dark times, and, fortunately for you, he can help. Watching Pippi's flap is calming, but better yet are the ones you can look at and touch, like quacks. Squeezing them is a great way to relax. They're better at floating than flapping, so you should be able to net a few without growing yourself a pair of wings. Gulp tells you to... Says you need to say hi to Lobo. She made them a... Let's see. Open it up and see what it's got. The Quack Hollow. It's just loonly. The story will go on as long as there is someone there to listen. Bet something's up there. The right key could open this. Locked solid. Need the right key? Boom, boom. X-ray. What a blow. Knuckle. Your arm. That's sure to be useful. There's a lot on the line here. A tool for the accomplished cutter. You need to line up the switches so they match. Just a few moves left. Make them count. Good. That's enough electric current to initiate the actuators and activate the framework. You're soaked straight through. That'll soon pay off. Move before it decides to have lunch. That's enough quacks to sustain the Googlide flipper with infinite ammunition. Goop says he was there when the Porky Puff took Out-of-Date's leg, so this World Eater has made it personal. After that, Out-of-Date started using his head instead of his legs and came up with the plan on how to best make a stand against the World Eaters, and it wasn't by foot. That's how he got tasked with rebuilding the Googlide. He seems happy to talk. The tree looks amazing, especially for its age. But will it stay that way? Wishes you didn't attract so much attention. Seems surprised. He seems happy to talk. Understands you.